welcome to Yarn Twiddling number 19. My name is Lynn and I am the dyer behind ChickenLadyFiberArts. My sidekick is upstairs and I'm going to do this podcast a little bit quickly because it's almost time for our family time. Every evening we get together and we turn off all of our electronics. Some of us do. And we sit and chat about what's happening in our day, what we learned, how God is working in our life, etc. So I'm going to go a little bit quickly this evening and hopefully get this uploaded tomorrow morning. It is Monday. It's been 2 weeks. It's the 22nd of July. Shark Week is over, and I know that there were about 100 participants, which is great. I did make my hat that I said I was going to do, and then Overachiever here made 2 more hats that will be donated to Let Them Live. That's one of my finishes. I did finish section 2 of my lace shawl, and I'll upload a picture here. I finished 3 more squares of my little 9-patch blanket that I'm making out of all of my scrap DK yarns, and that's going to be made into a blanket for myself. Also, I pulled out a locker hooking project that I had started, I can't remember when, and I have started to work on that every few nights. I made a promise to somebody. She knows who she is. She lives up in Washington, and I said, I wrote a note on my computer that said, I'm not going to start anything new. And she says, yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. I'm already itching to cast on something new. This month, as some of you know, I've been telling folks that I'm going to donate 5% of all the sales to letthemlive.org. And so far, $180 has been raised and that I will write them a check and send it to them. And just another reminder that next Monday is the 5th Monday of the month, and you'll get a code in your email box for free shipping. All of those sales will also go towards Let Them Live, 5%. And then I'm going to close next Tuesday and Wednesday. I need to do some inventorying. I need to inventory what I have because August 1st begins the half birthday month, my half birthday month, and I do a sale every year. So 50% off select items. I'm not sure if that's going to run through the end of the month or just through half of the month. Running through the end of the month, I have found that sales are really high at the beginning and then they drop off drastically. So I might only run the sale for half of my half birthday month. Okay, I've got a couple of new things in the shop that I wanted to show you. Some new colors, some old colors that I wanted to show. And let's just go for it. Okay, first thing is I did get some more sock blockers, and I have small, medium, and large. This is the medium size. I get the stainless steel ones so that there's lots of airflow. The blue ones are fine, the blue plastic ones are fine, but they don't have the little hanger that you can hang this up on your shower rod, and they don't allow as much airflow, I don't think. So I tried to carry what I would use. I use these. My husband uses these. These are fabulous. And then some people, even if they made one fabulous sock and never want to make a sock again, sometimes people just hang their sock up on the wall. I'm thinking of Denise over at Two Sisters and Some Yarn. I came out with this colorway last year. Our neighbor, who does work on vintage motorcycles, wanted a pair of socks. So this is a reddish brown, and then it's glazed over with some black. And I call this motorcycle hippie because he's a hippie. Another color I came up, I didn't come up with it, excuse me, but this is goldenrod. Ooh, really blows out. This is a beautiful, I think of the pollen that's stuck to the bee legs, or the pollen that's on a flower in the morning just as the sun hits it. Very bright. Maybe I can hold these together because goldenrod and motorcycle hippie go together very well. This is 1970s couch. My mother-in-law actually did knit an Afghan that was yellow, brown, white, and orange. Very 70s. For those of you who love the 70s vibe, check these out. So 1970s couch, motorcycle hippie, goldenrod. And then two more. I have a Ghoulish Eve. I showed this before. This is light reactive. And maybe I didn't show this before. I know that it was in the newsletter and it sold out very quickly. There's more in the shop. So this is light reactive, meaning if you put a black light to it, parts of this, like the greens and the purples and the pinks, they will kind of glow. You saw the Crater Lake kit. Those sold out. Some more are now in stock. And I did a Crater Lake skein. The Crater Lake hat kit is all of the colors that you need, all of the yarn that you need to make the Crater Lake hat that is in Nancy Bates Knitting the National Parks. I've never been to Crater Lake in Oregon. I'm sure it's beauteous. Pictures are gorgeous. There's an island in the middle of the lake. And then one of the last things I wanted to show you are these cute little hand-dyed silk earrings. A little skein of silk on there on some sterling silver earrings. And then they've got the little plastic doodads so they don't pop out. Aren't these adorable? Made in America. And I have 4 different varieties available. This is called Spring Planting. Okay, so moving right along. I told you I was going to be quick today. I've got I wanted to read some of your comments from the last time because I didn't have time. I didn't make the time to sit down and respond to everybody's comments on the last video, number 18 with Kitty Cat and I. So many squirrels. We have so much fun together, and she's just a great kid. But today, past few days, she's been in a mood. Yeah, so I didn't really push doing a podcast today. Shh. Okay. Renee Anderson said, I'm going right now to sign up for your newsletter. Yay! So glad I found you on YT. Thank you. I'm also on Rumble. I am slowly getting my videos uploaded to Rumble. So I know that some people have had their videos on the YT censored. And I believe in Don Bongino, and I like his platform. So I'm slowly getting my stuff over to Rumble as well. Cabot Cove Knits said that her kids are obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. Does that make her a bad mom? Absolutely not. If you're a bad mom, then I'm a bad mom because my kid is obsessed with that show. And she used to watch it and then, she would play the game and then she would have these bad dreams. And this is, 5 or 6 years ago, whenever it came out. I had these bad dreams about Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, quit playing it. Anyhow, okay. Alexandria Costa said, such a great episode. Love Five Nights at Freddy's. It's definitely you either love it or you don't care for it. I wasn't a fan. I understand why my kid likes it. I wasn't a fan. Vanessa Johnson said she's watching me again while she was puttering in the kitchen. Oh, I'm glad that I'm good puttering background noise. I just read the latest newsletter and I wanted to post somewhere quick. I loved the message of your newsletter. Thank you. It was right after that thing that happened last weekend. I love, love, love the purple skein of yarn. I may need it. I did finish the unofficial not so cold beanie. Not is spelled with a K. For Shark Week. Got it knocked out on Friday. I look forward to your next chitter chatter. I love fresh local cantaloupe and sweet corn all summer long. Ooh, yes. There's about 45, 50 miles away from here. There's a place that grows the cantaloupes and the watermelons, or as my nephew used to call them when he was 2, watermulu. And he will bring them over and just sit in the parking lot of the hardware store and sell them out of the back of this truck. And they are chef's kiss. They were fabulous. Yarn Chicken and Stuff says, my boys and I enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's. They were pretty obsessed when it first came out. Yes, see? So you're a bad mom too with Cabot Cove and I. Sarah May says, always enjoyed your videos. Love that your daughter Kitty has been joining you. Oh, me too. She's a good kid. You always bring a smile. Thank you. Hearing about your precious miracle sitting next to you brought me tears, happy tears. Love your podcast and looking forward to many more. Thank you. I'm trying to be more consistent about getting on here and actually uploading. So thank you, Sarah May. Hartley's Handmade said, woohoo, I'll never turn down an incentive to buy yarn. And then Linton, her son, said, Kitty, that's not nice. Horses do not smell. Horses do not stink. They smell great. I'm going to have to disagree with you there on Mr. Linton, that they smell great. Michelle Marie says, I always enjoy seeing you two. What a cute monster book. Thanks for the chance. Millie says, I love seeing you and Kitty. Y'all brighten my day. I would absolutely love to win the monster book. I can see myself making a few little monsters for my little monster. LOL. Millie KM Knits, the way that I found her on the Instagram was 4 years ago. She was posting pictures of her boy who was obviously in the NICU. Well, he is now 4 and thriving. But NICU mamas got to stick together. So that's how I found her originally. Terrific knitter also. Brian Gray 9944 says, I love that little monster. That would be nice for my nephew that has Down syndrome. I know he will like that he will like the book. And Neil James says, I had no idea Pokemon was pocket monster, smashed together. Of course, not sure how knowing this will help me in life, but you just never know. Well, Neil, you have to think of it as you activated some little neurons there, synapses, or whatever, something in your brain. Yeah, I don't know if it's useful or not, but it's up there rattling around. Eileen said, I've always wanted to make one of those monsters. Would love the book. My youngest daughter does equine therapy. We love equine therapy. Heather Hill says, can't wait to buy the Crater Lake kit. Thursday. They will be where. Heather Hill. So I'm taking them over on Wednesday, so check on Thursday. Team Monkey says, would love to win the monster book. I've been knitting for babies in our church, so we need monsters. Thank you for knitting for the kids in your church. Such a precious gift as a mama to receive something handmade from somebody that you barely know. Mama Nevin, thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. I'm shouting you out again. I have to watch your latest episode. Thrifty Chickadee, oppositional quote, and she gets it from her mother. Yes, you are blessed. Kitty is adorable. I'm glad she's doing well. And then I answered your, what else you said. So thank you, Thrifty Chickadee. Harriet. Okay, I'm going to just read all of this out loud. Harriet, she said, why do farts smell bad? So deaf people can enjoy them too. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my dear sainted mother-in-law. Yeah, she is the queen of jokes. This is like a visit at home. A proud mother-in-law and grandma here. You guys are looking good. Thank you. And then CMDDK says, Happy Shark Week. I'm working on an emotional support chicken. Wow. And then she made a little note that she wants the book. So I rolled the dice here. And number 6 came up. And as you can see, I numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And number 6 was Michelle Marie 885. So congratulations, Michelle Marie. I will get that to you soon. Here you are, right there, number 6, Michelle Marie. So I don't know if I have your physical address, so I will, we'll work it out on the IG. Okay, a new opportunity for a contribution to your stash, not calling it a giveaway, will be in our next podcast. So I'm going to take a little break from that. And then last thing that I want to say tonight is a knowledge blessing. A knowledge blessing. If all the books in the New York Public Library were lined up, now I don't know if they lined them up this way or this, on their spine like this. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm assuming that like this, if they were all stacked next to each other, not laying down, blah, 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 it would be 8 miles long.
What?
Wow. That's a lot of books in the New York Public Library. That's all I have for you today, friends. Have a great rest of your week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go on over to my website, ChickenLadyFiberArts.com, and sign up for the newsletter if you have not already. Ciao.